smooth.
You were going to say most infuriating, weren't you?
I didn't know what I was going to say.
And then you got into the 30 albums. And there was just no saving you after that.
No, it just started to unwind.
Yeah.
Just everyone sort of unravelling it before their very eyes. Now, welcome back. It's been, I mean, this is the first, you're here for the reality tour as well as the album, of course.
Yes,
and the first tour since '87. It must be a thrill to be back.
You're right, it is 87. 78, 83, 87, those are the
Glass
times
Spider was the last one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was indeed. This has just been fantastic. Every single stop so far has been great. I always have a good time down here, but this time, for some reason, it's been even better. It's just been terrific.
Have we changed much as a nation? I mean, when you were in Sydney, because you used to have a flat in Sydney, did you suss out the old suburb?
Just off kind of Elizabeth Bay area, you know, and opposite the marina there. And I had it for years and years, but I only used it maybe 3 times properly when I came over for a few weeks at a time. And took a car and drove around an awful lot. And I just wasn't using it enough, so I sold it brilliantly just before the property boom.
That's what you want?
Yeah, it's 1991-ish, something around there. Let it go for a song. I can't remember which song it was at the moment. But one of the 30 albums that I sold. Yeah, it was on there.
Speaking on Sydney, I think it was the second show that you did in Sydney. You got a nice little surprise when you left the venue after the show.
Yes, I know. All the people I owed money to turned up outside the show, and it was really quite touching. Well, they wanted to touch me anyway.
Yeah, we've got the footage of it here. You had all these fans waiting outside, and they're all singing, they're all serenading. Yeah. Which was lovely.
They're singing, show me the money.
Now, this must still be quite incredible for you to come out after a show and see something like this.
Yeah, that was amazing. And then they all nicked the cars in the car. It was like a piece of performance art. Yeah, it was pretty fantastic.
That's got to be nice.
It's got to be lovely.
Now, there's a single on the new album, Never Get Old.
Yeah.
Now, at 57 now, you still look fantastic.
See, we're kind of lookalikes, really, aren't we, Rove? In a way, we get into that. Except I'm a bit taller.
Yeah.
Blonder.
Everybody's a bit taller and blonder.
Probably better shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you still box?
You want to try something?
No, I don't.
All right. Okay. I do want to crinkle my new Mambo suit.
Oh, it's very nice. But I was going to say, is the song "Never Get Old"? Is that something you live by? That phrase?
No, it was. I mean, anybody my age, you know, somebody had to sing that, and I was the man for the job. It's such a silly thing to say, really, isn't it?
Well, not really. I mean, if
it's not silly if you sing it.
No.
With a backbeat.
Nothing ever does. I mean, do, push pineapple, shake the tree. I mean, when you sing that, it sounds fine.
What is that? I've never heard of that.
Have you not heard that?
No. No.
Maybe
is it on radio?
Oh, this is going back to the 80s or something like that.
That's when I stopped listening to the radio.
But is there a time, like, or an age where if you could have stopped the clock, you would have liked to have stayed at that age, or are you happy to remain getting
well,
older?
you know, there's some days I wish I was 50 again.
They were some good years.
50, like, it was a bit, whoa, you know.
And how does it compare to the days of the, you know, the
40?
drinking, the drinking, the smoking, the cocaine taking, all that
The
era?
days of drinking and smoking. What, like everybody's life here?
But does that seem like just a lifetime ago?
Truly, especially in Australia, I'm truly not as other men. I don't drink or smoke anymore. No, absolutely not.
So you're absolutely viceless now? Is there anything at all?
God, I wish I could come up with one. I don't even knit. I don't know. Driving, I think the way I drive is probably a vice. Maybe.
Now, knowing that as influential as you are, there I got it out this time, and knowing, I mean, you've influenced a lot of people, and I'm interested to know of some of the people that have influenced... Oh, have you seen our jelly bean? Get right in there.
That's really great. Brilliant. I've never been on a show where they gave sunglasses away. That's really good.
See, now, if any other guest had ever bothered to dig to the bottom of the jar... Even I didn't know they were there.
Amazing how these fit exactly, isn't it?
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
But knowing how much you influence other people, I'm interested to know who influences you. Now, explain to me who the name Florence Foster... Florence Foster Jenkins.
Yeah. Wow! I'll stop now. Go on. Florence Foster Jenkins.
Yeah, now explain to me who she is.
Florence Foster Jenkins is one of my all-time favourite albums. She was kind of a socialite in the 30s in New York, and was so famous that she could pay people or bribe them to come and see her sing. And she was probably the worst singer ever in America. But she thought she could do opera, and she would do these little recitals or soirees in her pad in off East Side somewhere. And all the local doyens would go around and watch her and laugh secretly. You know. Well, she thought she was getting a bigger and bigger fan base, so she booked herself at Carnegie Hall. And it sold out in a matter of minutes. And everybody, when she started singing, just fell into the aisles. Nobody could believe that this woman could be so awful. And she died about a month later, of presumably a broken heart. But she's one of my all-time greats.
Well, for those who haven't had the Florence Foster Jenkins experience,
yeah,
we've got a little piece of her from her album here. Have a listen. And this is legitimate too. We haven't made this up. We haven't dug this up. This is taken from her album.
I'm going to cover one of her things one day.
And she brings it home too. There's a note here she can't quite reach. That's unbelievable. How did you hear about her? I'm fascinated by her. Because look, we went out and bought the album.
Oh, great.
We read that it was one of your top 25 albums.
This is the one to get, folks.
We tracked it down.
Yeah.
But I love the fact it's called The Glory with 4 question marks of the human voice.
Yeah. There's a wonderful picture of her. She was a big lady, you know.
So how did you hear about her?
I got the most extraordinary record collection. You wouldn't believe what I've got. Everybody else gets, you know, Hendrix and stuff like that, but I've got stuff like Florence Foster.
Florence Foster.
Well, there you are.
Well, you've enlightened us all, so that's fantastic. Well, but look, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, and you're going to be back, of course, to play the new single, new Killer Star from the CD, which is out now with a bonus DVD, Reality. Ladies and gentlemen, David Bowie.
Thank you.